What's good, my people? It's your boy Terrence Carter, TC Talks, TC Fitness. I'm glad to here with all of y'all. Back at it again with a new YouTube video. So, shout out to everybody that joined yesterday's live stream. We had a good talk. Now, today's video, I'm going to talk to y'all about the things that's on my mind. Whether it be Gen Z, whether it be us millennials. The system is obviously changing, you know, right in front of our faces, and it's either you're going to sink or you're going to swim throughout these times. I would advise anybody out there to truly focus on your well-being, mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally, and definitely financially, bruh. Because these are going to be some of the toughest times for those that are in the working class and for those that's not working at all, but you have, like, you don't have anything to fall back on. It's going to be extremely tough. One thing I constantly think about is the fact that majority of us probably won't ever be able to own a home, right? And honestly, you never truly own a home to begin with because you got to pay property taxes on it and things of that nature. So, house prices have gone up tremendously while majority of these jobs are paying crappy wages and expecting you to just show up and be happy. Be grateful that you have a job. Right? And a lot of these people are out of touch with reality. A lot of these people still think that paying a person $20 an hour is considered a lot of money while the cost of living has gone up tremendously. And only you can figure this thing out and help yourself in some way, shape, or form. Right? Because nobody's going to come and save you. At all. And you can't look for somebody to save you. Everybody is dealing with their own things already. So I constantly tell y'all, yo bro, you got to focus on getting rich. Because most people don't even care no more about getting rich. They gave up. They gave up on the money game. They gave up on themselves. They gave up on any dreams or goals they might have had. Because life is lifing for everybody. You know? Shit, life has been lifing for me. I'm not saying it's any easier because I no longer work where I was working at and now I do Uber. It ain't no easier. Still got to go out there. Still got to hustle. You know? But I would, before, like, the way my mind is set up, and the way that, you know, the person that I'm becoming, I don't want to be placed in no toxic environments to work for money. I see the system for what it is. Asset owners get rich. Asset owners get wealthy. The working class gets a paycheck. The paycheck doesn't beat inflation. The cost of living will continue to rise. I need more money working for me. I don't care. I'll continue to add value to people. I'll continue to give you guys these messages. I'll continue to be the creator that I am. But I need more money working for me. In this world that is constantly changing, you don't get ahead with your hourly wage. Most employers will lie to your face and tell you they can't afford to give you a raise. Most employers are still living like they're still in the early 2000s, paying people these low-ass wages. You could go to KFC right now, or you could go to Popeyes, and a family bucket of chicken costs more than what your hourly wage is. And the more that I see this trap, the more I want to stay far away from it. Because the trap is designed for you to fail. If you just work this job and you wait until you're 65 so that you can retire one day, you will be okay. That's the dream that they're selling you. You think they know how much life is going to cost in the next 30 years of your life? No. You think they want you to escape that job so that you can build something for yourself? You think they want you to learn, truly learn how money works? No. They want life to be extremely hard for you so that you just give up. But on this channel, we don't give up, bruh. We persevere, we push through, we learn the system. You need to purchase assets. Assets work for you 24/7. I will say it in every video that I make on YouTube, and I don't care how repetitive it sounds. There's always new viewers on this channel. Every day. If you don't own assets, you will suffer. Point blank period. You're only dependent on that salary. You're getting paid every 2 weeks. It's going to be hard. Why? Because you're going to get paid. You got to live off of what they decide to give you. It's not even what you decide. It's what they decide to give you based off of the amount of hours that you work, right? Or based off of the salary that they offered you. You get paid. You got to live off of that. You got responsibilities to take care of. After you take care of your responsibilities, you got to work 2 more weeks to get paid 1 more time. Most people is not going to get ahead only trading time for money. You need to use your money to buy back your time. That's how you're going to get ahead. But the way that human psychology works, most people are scared. That's why I say you need to block out the outside noise. You need to focus on yourself. You need to get in the gym. You need to work out. You need to get your mind right. You need to start journaling. You need to just do the internal work. We're not supposed to be living life in fear, bro. We're powerful spiritual beings having this 3D human experience, bro. You don't let a job or you don't let the GOV or you don't let none of this stuff control your mind. You learn how to free your mind in this matrix. You understand that money is a form of energy. They're harvesting your energy, right? When you clock in at that job, that's when your money starts. They harvesting your energy. Then when you clock out and you go home, now you're tired. And what do they give you? They give you the paycheck for harvesting your energy and helping them get richer and helping them stay wealthy. People with titles, manager, supervisor, CEO, this, that, and third, blah, blah, blah. All this 3D matrix shit is titles to make you feel superior than somebody else. It's an illusion. Nobody's better than the next person. I don't care what title you have. I don't care. Majority of the time, bruh, what you start to learn as you become an adult is most people don't even know what the hell they doing. That's why I say I'm learning every day. There's no manual to life. There's no, this is how you do this and this is how you do that in order to succeed and blah, blah. No, every day we figuring this thing out. I'm going to spend less than what I make. I'm going to invest the rest of my money. And I'm going to repeat. Most people spend more than what they make or they spend everything that they have. I'm going to take as many risks as possible in a positive way so that I can get a return on the investment. Most people are afraid to take the risk, so they will hold on to what they have instead of allowing it to do its job. Because the way that we are programmed in this matrix is you have to always do the physical work. And I'm not saying be lazy. I'm not saying don't do no work. I'm not saying just sit around and do nothing and think that money's going to fall out the sky, because it's not. Nobody owes you anything. But you got to use your mind in this matrix, bro. You have to free your mind in this matrix because your mind has been enslaved by people you don't even physically see. You don't even know these people. Somebody else came up with the 40-hour work week. This person is no longer here. Somebody else came up with the 8-hour work day. They're not even here. Spiritual warfare. You work 8 hours a day, you have no money working for you at all. Your money is working 0 hours a day. That's the same thing I said on a live stream yesterday. You won't get rich or wealthy only working the job. The job is like having another person control your life. But most people are comfortable with that because that's all that we know. They're afraid to step out of that box. They're afraid to step out of that comfort zone because they are afraid to become self-sufficient human beings. You're afraid to have all this time for yourself so that you can do the things that you want to do, so that you can actually build something for yourself. You fear that. But I would say, listen, fear being in that comfort zone. Because that comfort zone ain't ever gonna help you grow. It's never gonna help you evolve. You don't evolve with somebody else controlling your life. You evolve with you controlling your life. So you gotta use some of that money from that 9 to 5, and you need to use that to fund your 24/7. The working class gotta wake up, bruh. Or you're gonna be forced to wake up. You're gonna be forced to change. If you don't, it's like life is gonna have to show you. You waiting too long to change. You waiting too long to make an investment. You waiting too long to own some real estate. You waiting for this perfect moment. It ain't gonna come. But with that being said, I hope you have a good day today. Protect your mind, protect your energy. Like the video, hype the video, subscribe, all that good stuff if y'all want to. Remember, I don't control this algorithm, so I no longer care. Whatever happens to these videos happens. I'm just out here to put the messages out and go on with my life. Thank y'all for rocking out with me. Be safe out here, y'all.